Welcome back to my Legends Expanded Universe chronological timeline rating, where I go through the expanded universe according to my personal timeline order and rank each and every individual piece of media on a 10-point scale. And we are here. We are at what I believe is my favorite, or maybe second favorite, short story from the Tales of the Jedi Companion. This is The Tale of Warb Null, also called Warb Null, which was written by George R. Straighten and published in 1996 by Weston Games in, as I already mentioned, The Tales of the Jedi Companion. This short story takes place in approximately 4002 BBY, and the book itself was published in 1996. Now, this story has a lot of dialogue in it, which is really, really cool, and it has a lot of action in here. This story is definitely the best that the Tales of the Jedi Companion had to offer, and I'm going to try to explain why that is. As best I can, try to put my finger on what exactly it is, but I definitely think this is the best of the Tales of the Jedi Companion stuff. In this story, we're introduced to Shas Dovos, and this guy is just some random human who discovers a Sith artifact, a Sith tome, and it takes him years to decipher it, but when he does, the artifact gives him the key to creating Sith battle armor. So he constructs and is melding in this fiery, sweaty furnace with this putrid smell in the air, and he is just crafting this set of armor that is crafted after Sith battle armor. And so he's just some random guy who finds a Sith artifact, and he's trying to build this armor suit. The Sith artifact gives him the key to how he can do it, and it's almost like a weird sci-fi Iron Man story. So he's creating this suit, and he's thinking, now who shall wear it? Where shall I present it to? And then the dark side speaks to him, and it says, why shouldn't you wear it? You created it. And then his mind's going, yeah, but I needed help from the Sith artifact. And then the spirit's going, no, you should wear it. You are deserving. And so this is the dark side, or a Sith spirit, trying to convince him to wear the suit. So Shas Dovos is spellbound by his creation. He is gazing at it, and it says for maybe minutes he is just transfixed on this beautiful suit of armor that he has crafted. And then, out of the darkness, a Sith spirit hovers over to him. And it's not outright stated, but I believe this is probably the spirit of Frida Nad. I don't think it is outright stated, but I don't know who else it would be. I think it's Frida Nad, because if I remember correctly, and it's been some time since I've read the Tales of the Jedi comics, I believe Warb Null, as Shas Dovos is going to become, I do believe Warb Null is a minion. He's a enforcer, a warrior who fights for the spirit of Frida Nad in the Tales of the Jedi comics. I could be misremembering, but so I believe this is the spirit of Frida Nad he's already tempted King Amen, and now he's come for this random guy. And so Shas Dovos is like terrified when this spirit comes to him, and this spirit is like, you've done what I wanted you to. So he's been a voice in Shas Dovos' head this whole time, making him find the artifact, making him use the artifact, making him craft the armor. It has been his command the whole time. And so Shas Dovos is kind of terrified of the spirit, and then the spirit says to him that he needs him to perform a task, and then Shas is all like, oh no, this will seal my doom. And the spirit reads his mind and says, not doom, it is your destiny. And so Shas Dovos is doomed here quite clearly, because the dark side has him. And so in a panic, wishing to flee the situation he is in, he's looking around at all the exits, but they're too far away. And the spirit hovers closer to him and says, you will do my bidding, and there will be a merging of metal and flesh. And I will call this new being by a new name, because such a merging of metal and flesh together deserves a new name. and that new name shall be Warb Null. And then Shas Dovos throws his hands up as he screams as the spirit descends on him and presumably somehow melds him into the suit, which is a horrible thing. He's basically stitched into the insides of the suit against his will to do the bidding of who I assume is Frida Nad. So this story is excellent. Excellent story. I really love this story. It is, in my opinion, the best short story, maybe second best. I'll get to that in a couple more stories when I get to A Tale from the Dark Side. But of all of these stories that give backgrounds to characters from the Tales of the Jedi comics, this one is the best. Warb Null, the Tale of Warb Null, fantastic stuff. I really enjoy it. Shas Dovos is an interesting character of what we see of him here. It provides some humanity to this machine, this abomination that is characterless in the comics. He's just there to do Frida Nad's bidding. And so here we really get to see him pre-warb nullification, if you will. And it's awesome to see. And this story is really well written too. It's very visual, and it's written just in such a way that makes it distinct from some of the other stories in this companion, in this source book, and that is what makes it so enthralling, so engaging, and I just really enjoy this short story. With that being said, if I had to rate it, which is the whole point of these videos, I'm thinking 6 to 6.5, almost a 7, because I really enjoy this short story. I think it's excellent. There's a lot of short stories in this companion that no one really talks about. Everyone just glosses over, skims over. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. I really enjoy The Tale of Warb Null. But if you guys want to experience The Tale of Warb Null as well, I would recommend checking out Marcel Ryan, the Revanchist, on YouTube, because he has a reading of this story. It is one of his best readings. His voices are amazing. There is music. There are effects for building the suit. There is this evil laughter effect. It is a very good reading. So make sure to check that reading out for this short story if you want to experience it for yourself. The link to that reading will be in the description of the video. And so then you can come back here and tell me what you guys thought of this short story. I think this short story is excellent. So come back here and let me know what you thought of The Tale of Warb Null.